Oh, I shouldn't have pressed start recording. I'm not ready. Oh, hi. Forgot my words. Give me a second. It's December. OMG. I get to make Christmas videos. Yay. Yay. I just got done recording a Genshin wishlist video, which is talking about all the characters, weapons, and constellations that I want in Genshin. And now we're in Wuthering Waves. We're gonna do the same thing. I think this video is gonna be shorter just because there are less characters to want in this video, but boy, am I gonna talk. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me for this time. I hope you have a nice Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a nice Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, nice holiday, nice December, just nice time. Let's get into it. Yeah. This is my first Wuthering Waves wishlist. In Genshin, there's a character archive, and I can just like go through all the characters I want. And then in Wuthering Waves, I was like, they don't have that. Loud and wrong. Oh, they have it. They have it. But first off, let's start with the characters that I already have. Not for Lova. The tides have whispered in your arrival. Cantarelli. You're not on my wish list. I got Cantarella's weapon back when she reran, like 2-3 months ago. And then I accidentally got, what is it called in this game? A sequence, a chain? A resonance chain. I'm gonna use Genshin lingo because I just don't know. Constellation C1. I have her C1, and this was a complete accident. You can go watch that video. It was such an accident, but happy accident because this is good. I use this a lot. The immune, her charge attack is immune. Oh yeah. Wait, why am I talking? I just like to talk about Cantarella. I don't have a wish list for her. Okay, time to get into like the actual wish list. For Lova, I need her weapon. Her crit rate is so bipolar. It was like 39 and now it's 59, and I don't know how it got that way. I can't tell you. I am always swapping out characters on my main team in Wuthering Waves constantly, like Zani, Chissa, Kartathea. I'm always switching out characters. So maybe one character gives her the crit rate bonus. I don't know who it is. I don't know what they do. I don't know. I want all of my 5-star character weapons. It's gonna happen. Trust, it's gonna happen. I'm already kind of halfway there. So, I remain the anchor. Recently, Yuno's been like my favorite character to hang out with. I love her design. I love her playstyle. So like not shocked, but like for a while there, I kind of got sick of her gameplay and I stopped using her. And I was like, wait, but I miss you. Taking breaks is good. What is it? Distance is for the heart. Distance is good for the heart. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. I want her weapon. What does her weapon even look like? There's a gallery for that. 101. Oh my.
What?
All right, let's see if I can name all the weapons. Chissa's weapon, Augusta's weapon, Lupa, Jinshi's weapon, Jian's weapon. What do you call the ones on banner that are always on banner? Standard. Chuyin, Kartathea, Rover, Brant, Chongli. I have not a lick of an idea of who that is. Standard. Okay, Galbrenna, Chacona, Carlotta, standard. Whoa, there are not a lot of sword 5-stars. There's only 3. Only 3 signature weapons. Anyway, this is Yuno's weapon. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh my god. And it's crit rate. That's good. Okay. Zani, Rosha. Is this the scientist? Is that his? For Lova? Cantarella? The painter? Jeji? No! This is Jeji. This is Jeji's. Who is this? Phoebe? I have not an idea of who that one is. Shorekeeper! Shorekeeper. Forgot she existed. Yinlin, standard. Oh, that's it. Wait. Wait, so which are the ones I couldn't get? Is this Lupa's? That's Lupa's. That's Lupa's. That's definitely Lupa's. Which are the ones I didn't get? Lupa. Oh, this one. Who else did I not name? Can I go look at the characters? Who did I not name? I don't know. Who did I not name? Oh, Camellia. Uh-oh. I don't remember saying Camellia's name, and I know obviously she has a signature weapon. Uh-oh, I messed up somewhere. Oh, this is Camellia. Oh, this is Camellia, so this must be Chongli's. Okay, that was incredibly off topic. I'm not sorry, but that was... Anyway, Yuno's weapon forgot it looks like that. Holy. I don't even look at characters sequences in Wuthering Waves because I want their weapon. I'm not even gonna pay any mind. charged attack is immune to eruption. So I want her C1. Cartothea. I've been using Cartothea a lot recently. I built her back when she first released and then never touched her again, kind of. But recently I've been using her a lot and I quite enjoy her. Her build, I don't know if it's my fault, but I think I need to like revamp her build. She has good stats, so I don't know what the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm probably the problem. Like, I don't know what the problem is, but she doesn't do damage like I want her to do. I want her weapon. Oh, she has a crit on. That's nice. Anyway, I could probably get her crit damage up to 300, just like Cantarella and almost Carlotta. It could happen. Shut up. Also, she deserves her weapon. She worked hard to get her weapon back. She deserves it. Zani, no wish list for you. I don't even use you that much. I don't even use you enough to get your weapon. But I did get it. I don't regret it either. I'm gonna get everyone's weapons. Chisa. She just released. I haven't posted my video on her yet. That video is supposed to go out at like November 28th, 29th. And here we are December 4th. And the video's still not up. It's finished. I need to edit like the last 30 minutes of it. I just couldn't focus. I want her weapon. I didn't get her weapon before because I did not feel like trying to like get astrites and then like hope and pray that it's enough to. I didn't feel like doing all that. Her weapon is on the wish list. Sorry, this is super boring. It's just a bunch of weapons. I'm gonna try to get through this quickly. Jinchi, I want her weapon, but it depends though, because I have Jinchi and Jian share and Chisa sharing this weapon. As long as I get either Jinchi or Jian's weapon, I don't need both. One or the other. And that's it. That's all the weapons I want. All right, let's go to the characters I want. I'm gonna have a lot to say about the characters that I want because I'm gonna be like, I want them, but like I wouldn't build them. So like, why would I get? But Resonance Date. That's so cute. I see my hat falling off. I can't. Okay. Galbrenna. I almost pulled for her, but then I decided not to, and I cannot tell you why. Now that I've gone through the main quest and got to know her and her lore, and she's actually not a villain, which is kind of it's kind of boring, kind of a letdown. Like, ugh, that would have been cool. But whenever she was a villain, she was kind of pissing me off. So I'm glad she's not a villain. She was getting on my nerves. Wuthering Waves villain's right. Because when I thought Galbrenna was a villain, I absolutely hated her. And Cristoforo is a villain, and I cannot stand that man. And Genshin, I love the villains. Or maybe that means Wuthering Waves is villaining wrong. Because I love villains, and I hate the villains in Wuthering Waves. I don't know what that means. Anyway, look at her. Do I even need to explain myself? Oh my god. Her attacks are super cool.
Who gets the bullet? That's your call.
Our hunt never stops.
Y'all just tag teaming me to interrupt. Go watch my video where I did the photo shoot with a bunch of Wuthering Waves characters. Galbrenna's part is like my favorite part. I got like some of the best pictures of Galbrenna. The part where she jumps up in the air and she has wings, the part where she's like shooting. Like exactly like that. That's how it looked when like she's up in the air and you're on the ground and she's like shooting at you. Her outfit, the rounds on her thigh. I like her hair now. Whenever she first released, I was like, but I'm used to it now. I like her hair. Her colors, her wings. Oh, the flames. Yeah. And then it's so cool. She's like a resonator Threnodian. 27 out of 40. What's half of 40? It's half of 40, 25. Wait, that's 50. Because I thought I had a good chunk of the characters. I do have over half of the Wuthering Waves characters because 20 is half of 40. Yeah. I remember when Wuthering Waves first came out, I was like, had a collector mindset about it. I was like, I'm going to have every 5-star. And then a 5-star that I didn't care about released. And I was like, well, I don't remember who it was. It was a man, I think. But there aren't many men, so it couldn't have been a man because I wanted Jian. Him, I don't even remember when he released. I wasn't playing then. I took a break from Wuthering Waves and then apparently he was released for free, given out for free. Anyway, that whole collector I'm gonna get everyone thing would not have worked out because I don't care about Phoebe at all. I don't really want Brant. Anyway, back to the wish list. I've been getting incredibly sidetracked during this video.
Triumph follows.
I love Augusta in story. I love her personality. I like her so much. She's so gorgeous. She's like bump it up, like gorgeous.
Triumph follows.
You just talk. I just let you talk earlier. Look at her. Oh god. But I don't care about her gameplay wise. Or at least I didn't at the time. Maybe I'll pull for her because she's super cool. She's the Effer of Septimont. That was not her accent. Pretend that didn't happen. That was more like, sorry. She's gorge. I love women in power. That's it. I surprisingly like Septimont. I didn't expect myself to like the Septimont story quest and like the whole vibe that they have going on there because it's just not my thing, but I liked it there. But can I say I think I liked Renacita, like Renagreguna more. Did I? Septimont main quest was kind of messy. It was kind of like, ooh, like y'all got like crazy stuff going on. Maybe actually me liking Raguna might be a lie. Me liking Raguna more might be a lie. Looper.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Where is it? Oh my god. Okay. My fellow warrior. I wanted to pull for her at the time, but like I didn't feel super strongly about it, and I was like, eh. And I'm glad I didn't pull for her, because next was Frolova and then Yuno. So I'm glad I didn't, because I care more about those characters. I don't really remember. I have my first thoughts of like Galbarena and Lupa and Augusta like recorded, but I didn't pull for them. Like nothing came of it, so I don't have it posted. They're just like sitting in my drafts. I could go back and see what my first thoughts of her were. I don't know. I know I probably thought she was super cool. I love her hair. I love the flag. I do remember liking her gameplay. It's so hard because like I like you. I didn't pull for you. And I pull for like, I'm kind of loosey-goosey with my pulling in Wuthering Waves. So like something had to be wrong with you for me to not pull. I don't know. I think out of all the characters that I like for sure do want, like next time they rerun, I'm getting them. Like Chacona, Shorekeeper, Galbarena. Like I'm 100% sure I'm going to pull for them. I don't know. Lupa's outfit's kind of giving Space Ranger. Like the bottom half of it. Maybe I wouldn't pull for Lupa. I don't know. Chacona. When she first released, I think I posted my first opinions and thoughts about Chacona. I don't remember. I feel like I really did not care about her design at all. I did not care about Chacona when she first released. I do now. Her lore was in a quest, and I did not pay attention to that quest. I was really just trying to get through it, and I feel bad about it. I'm home alone right now. My mom's coming home today, and I heard like noises, and I was like, oh my god, someone's at the front door trying to break in. It was my cat trying to get into a bag full of clothes, and it's like full, so like he's making noises with the bag, but it literally sounded like somebody jiggling the handle. I got up real slow, picked up my phone just in case I needed to call someone. My cat on the floor in a bag, digging, trying to get into, mind you, and he tried to do that already. Why do cats do that? They see something they want to get into and they want to play with, and they try to get into it and they can't, and they're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna fit, and then they come back the next day to get, you tried yesterday, your big behind can't get in there. Anyway, my Santa hat's sitting quite nicely, isn't it? I was kind of struggling with it earlier, but it's nice now. I really want Chacona for Kartathea. Like I said earlier with Kartathea, I feel like she doesn't do good damage. I'm not satisfied with what my Kartathea does, and obviously like Chacona is like the buffer for Kartathea. I didn't pull for Chacona at the time because I didn't understand what she did at all. I didn't understand her playstyle at all. I literally went on Twitch stream and was like, explain her to me. I don't know what's going on. I have never been more confused about a character in my life. Like her burst was frying my brain. I didn't know what, I get it now, but I did not know what to do with Chacona. But I've used Chacona with my Yuno before, like with like a trial Chacona. The buffing be buffing, girl. I need her. I would love to run Yuno, Kartathea, and Chacona all on the same team. That would be glorious. And also Chacona is a gun. Isn't that so random? I like that she sings. She's a singer. She's a music artist. She does the la 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 in her burst. That's so fun. I can also use her with Jian, and can I use her with Genshin? I want a lot of arrow characters. You know what? Wuthering Waves does a good job with arrow characters. Some of our best characters, both lore and gameplay wise, are arrow. Alto, Yang Yang, Genshin, Jian, Kartathea. Y'all be eating down with arrow characters, you know. Hell. And then I don't have any, what are these? Fire? What is this called? Fusion. And then I don't have any fusion characters except for Encore, but she's a standard. All right, going down the line of wishlisting. Rosha. Or apparently that's not how you say her name, but that's how I know how to say her name. I am surprised that I like Rosha. Her playstyle is really fun. I really like how like on theme it is with her and Brant being like performing pirates. With like, woo, the show. I like it a lot. I think it's super fun. One of her skills like carries over to like other characters. Yeah, I don't know how to explain myself, but yeah. I unfortunately don't want Brant, but I do want Rosha. Brant's playstyle is too busy for me. Brant's playstyle is very much reflective of his personality, like very energetic and out there, and his playstyle is very like jumping up and down and swinging over here and anchor and boom. Like it's too much for me. I don't like it. It's too busy. It's too much. I like Brant. Oh my god. I have my ringer turned off on my phone, but like then my buzz vibrate is so aggressive and it's so scary. You don't care. Love Brant. Love him so much. Get excited anytime I see him in a quest. Love him. He's so gorgeous. His playstyle is too busy for me. That's how I felt about Augusta's playstyle, but now I feel like I don't feel that way anymore. There's a video of me playing him whenever he first released, and I was like, love you, but from a distance. All right. Next up, Shorekeeper. Me and Shorekeeper have some history. Unfortunate history. I've been playing Wuthering Waves since release. I have only really lost like 3 50-50s. 2 of them have been on Lady Shorekeeper. The first time I don't remember who I lost to. The second time it was like Genshin. It's been like a thing. I kind of missed that era of my channel when I was playing Wuthering Waves, of like every video of Wuthering Waves I'd be talking about how bad I want Jean and Shorekeeper, and everyone in the comments is like, they're gonna be on banner next, girl, you're gonna have so much fun, girl. I kind of miss that era. Can we go back to that? I have a soft spot for Shorekeeper. I think she's so beautiful. I love seeing her anytime on a quest. It's like seeing an ex. Like seeing an old friend. I love her so much. She's so beautiful. Her playstyle is so unique. The way that she head dives in her gameplay is insane. She's a healer. She's used in so many teams. I've pulled for her twice and got nothing. Nothing. But she's one of my favorite characters in the game, and I just think she's so cool. She's like not really a human. She's like an entity for the Tethys system. The Shorekeeper, guardian of the Black Shores. The title alone once defined her, but desires, bonds, and emotions, she only began to understand these things after meeting you. We turned her emotions on. We turned her human. I liked her story a lot. I didn't like how she was willing to sacrifice herself. For me, I'd rather us die than you, Shorekeeper. That wasn't funny. That wasn't cool. But like, she's beautiful. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm gonna just keep calling him Scientist, or Yao, maybe. Like I said earlier, he released when I wasn't playing. Did he release back in like November, December of last year? Apparently for free. I remember I came back to Wuthering Waves and I was like, who is he? I've never heard or seen anything about him. When was he on banner? And people were like, oh, he came out for free. He's cool. I like his playstyle a lot. He's really cool. But like, does he have like a personality or a purpose? Because I've never seen him in a quest or like mentioned by any character. What does he do? I know he's a scientist. Don't tell me that. But like, where does he work? Where's he from? Who is he friends with? What's his purpose? And like, I never seen anybody play with him. He's like the forgotten guy. Nobody ever plays with him. He reminds me of Chase from Lab Rats. Well, he reminds me of the show Lab Rats, period, but specifically of Chase. Ooh. Principal investigator at Jinzhou Haoshu Academy, and the Academy's youngest multidisciplinary scientist. A gentle soul with a sharp mind with those... I'm just gonna start over. A gentle soul with a sharp mind whose relentless passion for automata mechanics always translates into constructive findings and insights. All right, Brainiac. Yeah, he's Chase. Can you do like, not echolocation, telekinesis? No, wait, that's funny. Oh my God. You know that meme? I bet you he knows telekinesis and he's just hiding it. All right. I think that's all. That's literally it. Dude, I've been recording for 28 minutes in Wuthering Waves for this video. My video in Genshin was like 48 minutes. I came in here knowing what I wanted though. I came in here with like a plan. I just opened up Genshin and started recording. So that makes sense. I only have one more. 153 out of 54. Who? Oh my God. What? No, let me zoom in. Oh, wait. Oh, I still can't zoom in. Good. Googly moogly. That's cool. I can't zoom in. Oh, his feet aren't even touching the ground. Scar is such a silly, goofy dude. Release him. Release him. Or release Geshullin. Fleur-de-Lis. Fleur-de-Lis is way cooler than Scar. And you give Scar a whole background and landscape. Fleur-de-Lis is just there. And then Leviathan. Oh, and Leviathan is cooler than Fleur-de-Lis' picture. Wow. Hunter! You're stressing me out. A fabricated maiden, a vessel forged by divine hands, her birth was but a carefully orchestrated plot. Her life is but a marionette's dance upon the threads of fate, yet as she gazes into the designed past and yearns for the future she has longed for, the sword she wields shall cleave the very shackles of destiny, and now she craves a rebirth. Oh my God, there's 3 Hecates. Oh, hi Rascal. I don't like that you guys are making noises out there. Actually, it's 4 p.m. Now it's like prime time. People are like coming home from work and school. Nobody would be trying to be breaking at the house at this time. I'm tripping. Who? Ugh. Lizards. I hate reptiles. Oh my God. These things are so cute. They're little assholes, but they're so cute. I got anything but love. I forget how big these things are. These things, like their little picture, their little profile are so tiny, and then you go fight them in real life. Go stand next to them. They're humongous. Whoa. I never even took a second to take a look at your head. Sorry, this thing is giving me Deadpool. Ooh, the Carrara Lauder starter. Why? Duh. The endometriosis ain't, wait. That's a disease. The Endosaurus ain't got nothing on you, girl. Gang member. Why wouldn't you call him something cooler like the Black Alley gang, like Black Alley member? Why'd you call him he's just a gang member. A member of Raguna's underground gang. During a chaotic period in Raguna's history, many Reganesi were forced to gang activities. Some out of survival, others for protection. Masks that once symbolized... Stop! Oh my God! Masks that once symbolized revelry and celebration were used as tools of concealment, hiding their faces as they carried out acts of violence. Even today, the few remaining members still cling to the tradition. Christ! My cats are fighting. That's fun. I don't understand that. I start off so strong and then I start fumbling with my reading. I hate to say it, but you're a diva. Ugh. Can't stand the fallacy of no return. This guy is infuriating. This guy, when he pops up on field, he stands there and just aura farms for like 3 seconds while you're doing all your tricks on him and his HP is not going down, and you're like, sorry, I have to wait till you're ready first. And then when he starts moving around, then you can hit him. And he hits hard. Hey, Arsenosa. Shigar's the city of glory, a valiant lioness of the arena. Built with the pristine white stones that griffins are carved out of and tempered in the echoes of battle cries and the laughter of heroes. This is Arsenosa, ever steadfast. Damn it! Ever steadfast, watching over Septimon's glory for all of time. How do people with accents like keep their breath control? Because I run out of breath when I talk with an accent. Okay, I'm gonna go find out who this is. Lorelai! Hi, Queenie. Hey, Diva. Hey. Y'all must really like Scar because no other boss has gotten this crazy amount of... Oh my God, Jue is so long. Jue's not even violent like this, y'all. Well, creepy. I'm so sorry. I gotta get out. The Dreamless. I used to hate her. Even this thing has a nice little like terrain landscape around it. You couldn't give that to Fleur-de-Lis? Cause this little puddle ain't doing nothing. Stop, man. I'm just trying to be jolly. Christ. Woo. One of the Fraxidus Overseers, a rebel who revels in overclocking, disregarding the ideas of beauty and order. I didn't read that correctly. Scar is super cool. Although I thought getting the new world thing was Furlova's thing. Honest, I don't really know what Scar's after. I don't remember. Whenever we first met him and he was like, Rover, you quite interest me. Join my team. I don't really know what he wanted. Like other than me, I don't really know like what his plan was, but I didn't know it was to build a new world. I thought he just wanted to take over the current one. But I guess that's why he was trying to get into like the paradise thing with Leviathan. Like he was trying to get in it. And if he wanted to get, he better spin it. Also, I thought slight spoilers, not really spoilers because the story has been out for months. You need to catch up. But like I thought Filova was dead, but then she popped up at the end of the Septimont finale, of the Renacita finale. Scar was talking crap about her behind her back to that dead guy. Or he's not dead, like he is death. Like he is like he's like the Grim Reaper, right? Anyway, this is taking a weird detour. Oh my God, archives of what? Oh, okay. Scheeneries. Ooh. Main story, what does that mean? First resonance? Oh, this is like, what do they call those in The Sims? What do they call them in The Sims? When you like graduate high school, like when you get into a relationship for the milestones. You're like keeping track of my milestones? Oh, show me the picture. I want to see the picture. Okay, so screw me, I guess. Whoa. Oh, are they? These are people's character quests that I've done, exposing me bad. I'm in the middle of Cantarella's, but I got bored with hers. I hate to say it, but I got bored. I was nodding off, falling asleep during hers. I've only done 3. No farting way. See, proof. I've been here since release. When did Wuthering Waves, like what day? I'm pretty sure I started playing like the week of the release because the game would not open for me like on the first few days. When did Wuthering Waves release? May 23rd, 2024. And I started playing on the 25th. I'm your number one. Who is this girl? Okay. And then we met them. Oh, I miss Baiji. And then we met Jian, and then we met Crazy, and he told us a story about wolves eating sheep. And then we met the magistrate, and then I do remember meeting Verena, but about what. And then we got a weird visit from Camellia. We didn't know if she was a villain or not. Turns out she's not. Met Encore, I don't remember that. We met Furlova and Jinjo. I remember all of this, but I do not remember Furlova at all. That is really cool. That's a really cool photo. Damn, I must have been locked in with this game like from the beginning, because look how much story I went through only in just a couple of days. Oh, and then we met Abby, and then we fought with Jin. We saved Jinjo with Jin, and then we saved Yue and Jinchi, and we did it with the help of Changli. Did we? Yeah, we were like walking through Mount Firmament with Changli trying to make sure Jinchi didn't overclock. This is a silly picture, I'm sorry. Oh, and then we met Shorekeeper, and then we saved Shorekeeper from sacrificing herself. Was she like gonna sacrifice herself, or was she just like gonna die? I don't remember. I think it was like a sacrification. Is that a word? And then we got to Renacita, and then we met Bront, and then we met Lorelei. I would love to go back to this quest. I was literally just talking in another video how badly I want to go back to like January, February, whenever Renacita just released. That's my like favorite era of Wuthering Waves so far. We fought Lorelei, we like fought the evil out of her. And when I first met Zani, I don't know what it was about Zani, but I was in love with her. And then we met Carlotta, and we did our dance at the Carnival. And then after the Carnival performance, Furlova popped up and was like, hey, I'm here to ruin the day. And we were like, okay. Gonna have to deal with you now, crazy. Okay. This was really cool. And then we met Cardi and Cantarella and Fleur de Lis. And then we met Imperator, the Sentinel, the same thing, the Sentinel. And then the anniversary event, went through Chacona's quest. I did not go through Chacona's quest at the time. I just went through it a couple weeks ago. And then we met Lupa. What is it? Something sides, join forces with Lupa, my fellow warrior. And then we fought Arsenosa. And then Fleur de Lis fought Arsenosa. I don't know what's going on in this picture. Oh yeah. Something about like Lupa, like Septimont went into like the shitter, and then Cartathea helped Lupa through it. And then we had to join forces with Furlova. I remember all of this clearly. We fell into the ocean. Furlova was down there. She was like, hey, I don't like you, you don't like me, but we need to team up and figure this shit out together. And then Furico was acting a damn fool. Wasn't Furico being used or something? And then Furlova died. And then we went to Septimont, met Lady Augusta, met Yuno. Oh, this is a nice picture. Oh, I like that. And then Augusta almost died. Not really, but kind of. And then we were like, man, look at us saving the day. And then we had to go get Yuno out of chaos because she always in some mess. I want that as a background. I want that picture. I want it. I must have it. That's such a good photo. And then we made Yuno. We didn't make Yuno be remembered, but we brought her back. Are we almost at the end? Ish. And then Galbrenna shot. What's this guy's name? Starts with a C or something maybe. No, it doesn't. It's Avidius. Then Avidius turned, and then Galbrenna shot Cartathea, but it was all planned. And then we didn't fight nobody. And then we went into something, and then Scar did his crazy Scar thing. Oh my God, who's in the back? Cardi? That's not Cardi. I don't know who that is. Augusta, Rosha, Brant, Cantarelli. Oh, this was so cool. When our wings winged, that was, yes. And then we saved the day. Leviathan Thernodia is no longer a threat here in Renacita. And then here we are. I wish I could redo Jian's story quest. I didn't even finish Yinlin's, but I guess I have a picture from it. Her story quest was so cool. It was very different from what I was expecting. I kind of wanted to know like why she was GOAT, and they didn't tell us, but anyway. And now I need to remember to continue with the city because I have been forgetting. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I went on a journey of the past. What do you call this? A walk through history. Okay, I'm done now. Cantarelli, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a nice little background. My bad for yapping on at the end, but I don't think you minded. I hope you enjoyed this Wuthering Waves wishlist video. I can't wait for next year when I get all of these characters and weapons that I said I was going to get. I was literally like I said in the beginning of this video, I had just filmed my Genshin wishlist video, and I was thinking about like how much of stuff on my wishlist from last year I got this year, and how fun it was to like go through getting a new main team in Genshin. That was fun a lot. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait to get everybody's weapons, and everybody's crit ratios will be so good. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you like Wuthering Waves. Let me know any Wuthering Waves videos you want to see down in the comments below. And yes, and I'm done now.